I'm showing you how to get as much money and experience as you want in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Alright, so starting off, the first thing I recommend you do is to go over here and create a brand new profile. The reason for this is that it can ruin the fun if you apply this all to an existing profile, and plus, you're gonna have everything you want in this profile anyways, so it doesn't matter that you have to start from scratch. So I've set up the profile, now I can just create it, and then I'll just go into continue career right over here. Alright, so when creating the new account, the game automatically gives you a mission to start off, so I'm just going to complete this real quick. Alright, so the next step is that you want to close out of Euro Truck Simulator and head over to a website called cheathappens.com. This is going to be linked down in the description below. Here you want to go over to the Cosmos page, which is a program that is going to allow us to change the amount of money we have. Anyways, here we want to scroll down a little bit until we find the download area. You do not want to download this one because it's for your Steam Deck. Instead, you want to scroll down more, find the PC Cosmos Advanced, then click on this yellow download button. Then you can click on continue download right over there, and you're going to be brought to this page where the download should automatically start for you. If it doesn't, you can click on this download button here once again, and then on OK. If you're familiar with the process of editing the amount of money you have in Euro Truck Simulator, well, Cosmos is incredibly similar to Cheat Engine, except, at least in my opinion, it's quite a lot safer to use. Anyways, here we have Cosmos. Yours might have a slightly different name, but you want to right click on this and then select the extract all option right over here and then click on extract once again. Depending on your device, you might not have the extract all option. If you don't, I'll link a program called 7-Zip down in the description below that is going to allow you to extract all of that. Anyways, for right now, we have this folder right over here. You want to go into that and then click on this cosmos.exe file right over here. That is going to open up Cosmos Advanced for us. Nice. So now that we have this opened up, you want to make sure that you have Euro Truck Simulator 2 open in the background. That is very important. So when you have ETS2 open, you can press on Alt and Tab at the same time on your device, and that is going to allow you to change to, for example, Cosmos right over here, while still having ETS2 open. That is incredibly important. Alright, so here inside of Cosmos, you want to click on this colorful button right up there, and we're going to select our process. Here we want to use Euro Truck Simulator 2, and then click on OK. Then, once you've chosen that, you want to go into Euro Truck and take note of the amount of money you have. In my case, exactly 2,245. Very important that you remember that number. So now I can Alt-Tab back to Cosmos, and then in this value box right over here, you want to type in 2245, or in your case, the exact amount of money that you have. Then once you've done that, you want to click on this first scan option right over here, and then once the first scan completes, you're going to see a bunch of values pop up right over here on the left hand side, as you can see. All 2245. Great. Now you want to head into Euro Truck Simulator 2, and now we need to change the amount of money you have. Now there are various ways to do this. You can, for example, go into jobs and take a quick job, or you could even go to the bank right over here and take out a loan. I don't have the bank unlocked yet, so I'm going to have to take out a quick job. If you're also taking a quick job, I highly recommend sorting by route length, so you can choose the shortest route possible. So changing the amount of money I have was really simple. I crashed into a tree, got a traffic offense, and now I have less money. Alright, 2,085. Fantastic. Now you want to remember that number and go back into Cosmos. Over here you want to type in the value of the amount of money you have, which in my case is 2085. Then it is very important that you click on this scan, on the button that says Next Scan. Then clicking on that, that is going to give you a much smaller amount of things here. As you can see, there's only 2 of these now. So we want to select both of these, just like that. You can do that by clicking on one, then holding the Control button on your keyboard and clicking on the other one. Alright, now you have them both selected. You want to right click and then select the Add to Cheat Table option. Now as you can see, they're both going to be in our cheat table right down here. You want to go over to the Value tab, which is right there, and then select them both once again, double click on the value, and then we can edit it. Now this is the point where you can give yourself exactly as much money as you want. In my case, I'm going to give myself 69 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it is important that you keep in mind that if you give yourself 500 trillion, for example, the game is probably going to crash. If you're noticing crashing, try decreasing the amount of money you give yourself. 69 million is more than enough in this game, and if you ever run out, then you can of course just give yourself money again. Anyways, now we can click on this OK button right over there, and the value has been changed. We can do the same thing for this one over here. Now both of these has been changed to 69 million. So once we've done that, we can go back into the game right over here, and as you can see, I now have 69 million bucks. If you're not noticing it update just yet, then hover over the system thing right over here and go to the title screen, just like that. Then once you've done that, you can continue career, and you should notice the amount of money that you entered to have been loaded in. I generally recommend doing that as well, just so that you have 100% saved all of your money here. Alright, now we've done that, we can do the exact same thing with our experience. So I can go over to Cosmos, and then here you want to do something important, and that is close this value scanner. You can do so by going like that. Now you want to open up a new value scanner, and you can do so by clicking on the magnifying glass up there. Great, then you want to make sure that you once again select Euro Truck Simulator 2 right here. Back into ETS2, you'll notice that the value of experience that I have is exactly 0. And 0 doesn't work. There are millions of things in this game that have the value of exactly 0. And for that reason, you need to make sure that the amount of experience you have is not exactly 0, not exactly 1, just a number that isn't incredibly common. 15, for example, is perfectly fine. Great, so my experience is 15. Now that I know that, I can go back over here to Cosmos, type in 15 as my value, and click once again on the first scan button. Great. Now that that's scanning, you also want to make sure that you've removed anything that was in your cheat table earlier. Remember that we added those other 2 things? To do that, you can delete them with this button or just simply restart Cosmos. Anyways, now that scan has been completed, we can go back into the game, and now we want to basically change the amount of experience we have. To do this, I'm going to take out another quick job real quick. Alright, so I drove a little recklessly, but that's fine. As you can see, I got some more experience, so my total experience is now 28. Fantastic. Now I can go back over to Cosmos over here, in the value, type in 28, click on next scan, and damn it, look at that, there's still 178 things that first had a value of 15, and now have a value of 28. For me, that's definitely still too much. What this is probably going to do if I change them all right now is completely crash the game. So we're not going to do that. We need to change our experience a little bit again. Alright, so once again, here we go. I have now changed the amount of experience I have, and I now have a total of 82 experience. Fantastic. We can head over back to Cosmos and then type in 82. Then, once again, on next scan right over here, and now we are left with a reasonable amount of values. So we can select all of these just like so, right click, and then add them all to the cheat table. Here, once again, we want to change all of these values. Once again, change them to something realistic. If you give yourself 20 million experience, the game is probably going to crash. I recommend giving yourself 120,000 or something of the like. That is going to be more than enough. So, there we go. I have now changed all of these to 120,000. Once you've done that, you can head right back here. And look at that, I am now level 32, which is incredibly high, as you can see in the, it should be somewhere here. The skills, I was gonna say you can unlock all the skills now, but it looks like you actually have to level up a level yourself to be able to do that. Anyways, as you can see, I'm incredibly close. If I get 100 more experience, then I can level up, and then I can immediately unlock all of the skills there are to unlock. So yeah, for right now, of course, you can do this basically as many times if you want, if you want to change this even. Of course, remember to go over to the title screen first, and then go back to continue career, and that is gonna save everything you did. Yeah, so I was kind of let down by the fact that the experience only got me to level like 33 or something, so I gave myself a little bit more. Of course, you can do that whenever. As you can see here, I am now level 103 with 600,000 experience. And I have 69 million in cash. For right now, of course, if you enjoyed the video, if this did help you out, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, tell me how much you appreciate this video. For right now, though, thank you ever so much for watching, and I do, of course, hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye!